Howdy, y'all. Acid here. How y'all gamers been doing? Anyhow, I was wanting to take a moment to show you a few things that I've learned. So what we're working on here today is a way to farm these amethyst geodes without some sort of crazy etho clock, fancy redstone timer majigger. Okay, because I couldn't figure that out. Now I did do some looking on YouTube, and some other people's figured out like exactly how to make the clock. Still seems pretty complex to me. So, without further ado, let me show you what I've came up with here. Okay. I do have my random tick speed set way up just so you guys can see how this farm operates. And this is Bedrock version here. This does work exactly the same on Java. So I thought I would just go ahead and smash that myth for you. But as you can see here, I've OP'd me a amethyst cluster here in order to farm these shards. Okay, so what we were having problems with automating this farm was the timing of when to release the hopper, or when to trigger the pistons to get fully blooded amethyst shards in order to make our fancy dancy spyglass and our really smooth smoking tinted glass. We need all this stuff. We need a lot of this stuff, and it really sucks to keep going back and forth and breaking it. Geesh. So what I came up with was this really, this was on a whim, but this is what I came up with. So turns out that the time it takes to grow a dripstone down to what, the 1, 2, 3, the third position. Oh, there he goes. He's triggered. Okay. Okay, if you'll notice, boom. Okay, all those was fully grown. But anyhow, we'll sit here and we'll watch this for a second. And we'll talk about the perfect timing that you have with the dripstone. Just all you have to do is set your observer here. 3 down from the dripstone block. And then 1 above the bottom dripstone. And then I set up a couple braking systems to break it so you can restart the clock with the piston. So once you've broke the dripstone, the clock starts all over with after it harvests, allowing enough time for the amethyst to completely grow. Now, once we finish up looking at this for a minute, I'll take you onto my Java world and show you the bigger version of this. Again, it's you see that it takes a few observers and whatnots, which is totally doable. This is doable in survival, right? It's totally doable. This thing's going to trigger any second here. I think I got my random tick speed to like 1,000. Okay, there he went. Okay, there he went. Okay, everything's harvesting. All right. See that? All right, checking it out. Yes. Okay, so see, we have all our bang. Look at that. You see right there. Already have. Okay, so this is only 1 amethyst bud. So picture doing this to an entire amethyst geode. You clean it out, you set up the jig, boom, and then you got an automation, But there is a perk to this farm, and the only perk that I would say over the clock, besides the complex, who the heck knows how to, everything works with the etho clock. Etho knows how to do it. And I do use those on a lot of stuff. A lot of hostile mob farms I use this etho clock stuff, technologies on, and I think it's great. But I just couldn't figure out the proper length of time in which to make it work for this farm. So this works for me, but the perk is I also do get the dripstone. So checking that out, down here I'm catching all this fancy dripstone, which is, it's a cool, it's cool that you get that too. So you get both, and you could definitely like increase the size of all the dripstone you're harvesting as well, and it'd be much bigger. You get more dripstone as well. But anyhow, I'm going to take you now into my Java world and show you a fully set up amethyst geode farm inside of the Java game. Pretty awesome. It works just exactly the same as this. I just did this to myth bust to see if this actually worked on both versions, and it does. I can't speak for like Pocket Edition, but I would assume it would work on that as well. I don't even know. Alrighty, y'all, I've made me a backup of my survival world I've been playing around on here, so I could fly around, float around, show you guys what I'm talking about with this awesome amethyst geode farm. slash dripstone farm. First, I'm going to show you what it's looking like over here. Over here in my collection area, okay, because it's a mess. It's a mess. Oh, hello, Enderman. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, get out of the way. All right. So yeah, this one to show you. Look at it here. All this fancy amethyst I've been able to automatically harvest here. In my overflow chest here, you can see that I've just got all my pointed dripstone just kind of coming into my overflow here. But believe you me, you get both. It's pretty cool. Anyhow, I wanted to show you what the full-size farm actually looks like. It's pretty wild. So I went ahead and made a copy so that I could go into the OP fly around easily hovercraft mode and show you guys what I got going on here. Oh, and never pay no attention to this stuff. Pay no attention. Okay. Anyhow, let me go on it. Okay, I'm going up. All right. As you can see back here behind the glass is all my full amethyst bud geode, which I couldn't get. I couldn't get everything in here, but you can only get so much. You're gonna miss some of it because just the redstone placement and whatnot. As far as everything to collect and bust all the amethyst. This has been showed a billion times, by the way. People have shown this. I think El Mango did a whole video on how to set up the observers and hoppers and stuff the way you want to do it to bust these. But anyhow, yeah, this is kind of the size we're talking about. And down here where the dripstone, you see the dripstone blocks there. That is where I have my timing system set up here. It's just set up simply right down there where you see that observer down there. Down there by them pistons is the observer that observes the dripstone. Anyhow, let me go up here and I'll try to get up here above. Okay, here's above everything, and you can kind of get in here. And I'll tell you what, moving around this thing, the more of it you build, the harder it gets to move around. So I suggest starting either at the bottom or at the top or something like that. Work your way down. Don't start in the middle because it'll become very difficult later to finish this all up and get everything in. But as you can see, once you're farming a large majority of this instead of just one bud like I showed you on the bedrock world, you get a whole lot more of this stuff, and it makes this thing very well worth it in my opinion. But again, this is not something that everyone would probably need, but I wanted to make giant mob farms utilizing all the tinted glass technologies. So I did this thing, okay? But the coolest part about this, and really the only reason I'm even showcasing this, is to show the dripstone is the perfect timer to allow all your amethyst buds to grow long enough to achieve full maturity before they get harvested. Pretty cool stuff. Oh yeah. Anyhow, this is my survival world copy here. And I basically picked this whole location because there were two of these amethyst geodes right here, and this was the first ones I found in my world. I found this one over here. I did not use this as a farm. Once I realized how crappy and time-consuming it was to set up this farm, I just left it alone. But I thought, you know, two of them, boy, I might have all kinds of stuff. And I did do a lot of harvesting just manually. Let's see, where's my, there we go. See, I harvested all this manually, and that was no fun. It's just not fun. Takes forever. I started out over here doing that, and what you realize really quickly is you just start making all the other farms you want around here too. I got lucky, had a slime chunk. Got my hostile mob farm here with the custom tinted glass, which I love because now I can actually see inside my cool farm. But I didn't stop there. I went all the way out on this world. So if you want to see more of this world, check it out. Let me know. Alright. But that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoy the dripstone trigger mechanism for your automatic amethyst farms. Don't forget, you sell it here first with acid. That's right. Oh yeah. And if you like it, throw down a like. If you got any comments, comment in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? All my friends, all you gamers out there. Yeah, it's gonna be real cool if y'all get all these set up in your world and you can have all the tinted glass and spyglasses you ever wanted. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking.